Man, that's a difficult question. How do you create more jobs? We want to create private sector jobs, and the only way you can really do that in a recession, and you'll examine all the recessions in the 20th centuries and the 21st century, is to try to stimulate the economy by providing tax incentives and tax credits to those businesses who can expand, not falsely. We don't want to expand for 10 months and then they got to lay off people again. So, where there is some hope of an extended growth, whether it be on the manufacturing line or whether it be in a service industry, research and development, whatever the case may be. And let's remember now, the major jobs of the future will be created mostly in healthcare, energy, and communications. While that comes as no shock to anybody, we need to understand that the government can play a role, particularly when things are tough. Now, there are public sector jobs as well, and we did that through the Recovery Act. And whether you're dealing with highways that have to get fixed sooner or later, or airports that have to be fixed, or bridges that are falling down, or roads that need to be repaired. I mean, we're repairing roads in Afghanistan. What about Passaic County? What about Essex County? This is significant to me. It's important. We understand what our responsibilities are in other countries, but our first responsibility is to our own. So I would do everything I could, and I voted on and introduced legislation to provide the creation, to help to create private jobs. There is a role for the federal government. And many times industries, particularly those right now who can't get credit, they have no place to turn. I know people have been in business 25, 30, 35 years. Small companies, maybe 10 to 50 employees, they can't get a credit line. They've used that credit line for 30 years. They've used it to pay their employees, to get ahead of themselves a little bit, to pay for product, to bid for jobs. They can't do that. That's ridiculous to me. So what good do we have in bailing out banks if they're sitting on all of these assets and sitting on this money, and the largest corporations are not investing in the future because they say, well, we got anxiety. Well, we all got anxiety, but a lot of people are out of work. The private sector has to do its part. The federal government has a responsibility as well.